everyone to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. And the Cowboys will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something late.
Oh, a lot of space. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Here's a hit. They get to him as he throws.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboys offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get it.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this offense comes up 1st down, tries to run the football. No answer. 2nd down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground.
Turning it on! And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Catch in the middle. It's Bettis.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Young. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, Kansas State will try to move the chains. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. The short hands, it's Booth. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Grab near the marker. It's Penn. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, it's a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. And they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd down, he'll throw it. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Handoff to the lone back. Picks up the first down. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run. And the Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll ride the hot hand. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming out.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And the Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Wilson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Cowboys racing to the line in a hurry up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating...
He'll take a deep shot here. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him. And
oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake on first down. Fires downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He makes a catch. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes a grab past the marker. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. On second and goal, they go right back to it. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. Racing down the left side. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play. There he goes. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They boot it away. Pulls it in at the 25. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves him with the running back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. Complete on the comeback. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll operate out of split backs. Got a man, it's Boone. Breaks into the open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Cowboys back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. He'll start this drive firing. Unleashes one. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down for this offense. On the ground, it's Young. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to sling it on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And he'll just... In this drive, we'll start at the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Lopez. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Sets up the screen. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Here's the give off the left side. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Wildcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Scanning the field is Kennedy. Bringing the heat. Keeps looking downfield. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Blasted as he lets it go. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the right. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game, Dave.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Back to throw. It's Kennedy. Grabbed over the middle. It's Worley. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, what a move. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you...
Turning it on! And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Ellis. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Second down.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
Here comes the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give as they work on that clock. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll give it to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The hand to the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.